Morning everybody, welcome to Latte with Lynda, and it's actually, just going to shake it, whole almond milk latte with Lynda. No, there's no latte, no, there's no coffee, but this is whole almond milk. And I've actually made a list because I come on and the things I want to say and then I forget. Let me see if you can see it. Just turn that way. That's my milky plant, and I've had that for a few years. And I remember the other day I was talking, I said, I haven't used it for a while. Well, I got it open. Hello, Rachel. And open. I switched it on, basically. Now, the thing is, when I got it, a few months in, I made a mistake. Not a mistake, but I forgot to put the filter in. And so what I did was I created a whole milk, so everything goes in. It gets literally liquidized, so it all goes through, so you get everything, you get all the fiber as well. So I've never put the filter back in with this, because what I found was that it created so much pulp, and there's only so much that I could do with the pulp, so I just have the whole thing. So this morning I roasted some almonds. Now I was yickety yakking on various voice notes with various friends and listening, and then I realised the almonds were still in the oven. So they were slightly done more than I would ever do almonds. So this may be part of the issue as to why it's just got a, I don't know. So what I did was handful of almonds, roasted. In fact, I roasted more than a handful, but I've used a handful of almonds in the milky plant. Then I added half a dried date and a little bit of salt. So that was for this. And it's all right. But I felt it needed something. And then I thought, why don't I try another one with more salt and more, a whole date. And then I thought, I'll add the cacao milk. This is where I went wrong. I need not have added the salt because the cacao, the kind of minerals in that would have been sufficient. So that one is a little bit salty. But I dilute it with this one. So that's where I'm up to with the milky plant maker today. So it's back on because I was talking last week about being really bunged up. It's a combination of a cold and something that I am consuming that is not working for me. So I had a week off from my lactose-free milk, and I don't know whether that was it, but I don't know. I noticed that my scalp was itching because I probably wasn't getting my cacao or whatever it was. I wasn't getting. So I'm back on with that. In the meantime, I'm trying out these almond milks as well as an alternative. The other thing is, where is she? Dare I leave you and go and find it? Bear with me 1 second. I do this all the time. I'm still here. Didn't have to go far. I should have had all my props, so I made my list, but I should have had all my props there. And do you remember the other day when I did my opening ceremony for this? This cloth is gorgeous, by the way. Anyway, so, and I joked that I wasn't sure when I was going to get around to any cleaning. So yesterday, went into the bathroom and I tried it out. Oh my goodness, I could not believe it. And the bathroom is such that I couldn't film anything to do before and after. I suppose I could have done, but it's getting the camera and getting the angles and you can't really see. But absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely love it. So then this morning I had to go on the cooker top and because when I wipe down the cooker there's always like a streaky watermark. Not with this, there isn't. So I thought I'd just mention that. I really like it, and the bathroom smells glorious. Yeah, I'm won over. And now I'm not being paid to advertise. And interestingly enough, I was thinking there isn't anybody that looks like me that talks about Purdy and Fig, so I'm probably the first. And it got me thinking about hygiene. And it took me back to, 13 years ago, I was living in Central America, in Nicaragua, Central America, right in the heart of Central America. And it side by side with Costa Rica and Panama and all of these different South American, Central American countries. And I noticed that everybody there, they love their cleaning. I mean, if you met somebody who didn't have a mop and wasn't sweeping, then you kind of took 10 paces back because they were not normal. And then when I went over to the Caribbean islands, it was the same thing. And when I went, and this was the lovely thing, imagine going on your holidays from somewhere so beautiful as Central America. You know, you've been to Costa Rica and all of these other places all around, volcanoes and mountains and lakes and rivers and every type of water that you can have. And what was I going to say? Yeah, and so I popped on my holidays to Jamaica. That's how close it was. It was like from the UK going to France or somewhere, or the Canary Islands. A really short plane ride to Jamaica. And I noticed the same thing. People got mops and brooms and cleaning. And it reminded me, or made me think of, when these people's lands were colonised, a lot of them were killed off. I'm very gloomy, but by the diseases and the germs that the settlers or the colonisers, whatever you want to call them, brought with them. And I thought, I wonder whether that is an intergenerational memory, that hygiene thing that has come back, or remains with them, because everywhere I went was spotless. There was always cleaning, always smelt clean, it always felt clean, it always sparkled and glistened, and people were always cleaning. And they were very conscious of things like not malaria, but there's another one, can't remember what it's called now, that's very common. And so they were very common, hand washing, all of that was really, really important. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent. So the Purdian fig, I've come home to celebrate this wonderful product. Yes, I think that's it actually. Now, I've written this list and all I've put is milky plant and Purdian fig, but there was something else I wanted to say and now it's left me and I can't remember. So on that note, Soul Tribe, I've just come on to tell you this thing, and as soon as I sit down, it'll come back to me, but not to worry. I see you, I hear you, I feel you, I get you, I've got you, I love you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining me. I told you I'd update you if I ever cleaned, and I did clean. So there you go. Bye.